Rastafari. Leo kumekuwa na trema kidogo. The epicenter was in Nairobi, Machakos area, but it's felt across the entire country. Listen to what it was.
We have decided to break our ties with Azimio One Kenya Alliance Party.
7 reasons why he has left. Let him speak for himself. Let's go to reason number 1. Zoning.
We have a member of parliament from Lamu, member of parliament from Tana River, Baringo ya Kati, Mwala, across Kenya. A party with MCAs across the country. We are growing party. Hii zoning inamaanisha tutaambiwa hii ni zone ya sijui party gani, hii ni zone sijui ya party gani. So before you know it, inakuwa ngumu sana sisi kugrow as a party.
Number 2, the politics of deceit, betrayal, yani madharao, disrespect that Kalonzo is being shown, all other leaders have been shown, and kitu Musalia Mudavadi na Wetangula waliona mapema au wakajitoa na earthquake. So that's reason number 2. Disrespect. Being seen as people of no value.
We have written numerous letters. We've written 5 letters to Azimio and to the office of the Registrar of Political Parties. Azimio has not replied to even one of our letters. That is how important they think we are.
Number 3, exclusion. Ni kama wasi wanapanga bash, weni katoi unaangalia tu uko nje, wanataka kuona pali keki iko, kama utapewa keki unagoja tu hapo nje. So hiyo ndio kitu Dr. Alfred Mutua ataki. And do you remember the president's statements during Ole Ntimama's burial? Alfred Mutua has used the same statement.
Kama mtu anakuacha sahihi kwa meza ile wanapanga vitu, alafu anakuambia don't worry, tukipata serikali utakuwa kwa hiyo meza. Lakini sahihi wakati inapangwa, wewe uko nje unachungulia, wakimeza unameza mate. Wao unameza nyama unameza mate ukiwa nje. Unaangalia tu hivi. Alafu unafikiri baadaye watakukumbuka. Hayo ni ubatili bana. We are not as stupid as we look.
Lack of transparency. Watu wa Azimio wenye watu wanakuja kufight corruption, wenye watu kuja increase transparency in government, watu wanaenda kuleta accountability, they are not even accountable today. They are not even transparent while they are forming themselves before they form government. How can you trust them? Skiza Alfred Mutua.
The Azimio la Umoja document that we signed was one document with a page at the end where all the parties signed. And we were assured once all the parties signed and the document has been taken to the Registrar of Political Parties, we will be given a copy because that is our right. Today is exactly 1 month from the date we signed that document and we have not received a copy. We keep being told stories here and there, enda kwa huyu, fanya hivi, fanya.
Number 5, Mbesha. It's always about money at the end. There are 2 kinds of funding that Dr. Alfred Mutua is looking for. The first one is the funding that comes through Azimio One Kenya. That's the president, the amount of cash is put in. There's the state resources, the amount of cash they've stolen for this campaign. Then there are the billionaires who are pumping cash. All of that will come to the ground through to the aspirants who are campaigning and to their networks. But if you don't have aspirants on the ground, you won't get a share of that cash. The second funding that he's looking for is after the election. So the Political Parties Act, and before it, we had laws that if you have this number of MPs, if you have this number of governors, whatever, then you get this amount of cash. Unakumbuka cash yenye kina Wiper alikuwa anapigania Wetangula na ODM sometime back. So that kind of cash. So now, if you don't have aspirants, then you don't get MPs. And if you don't get MPs and whoever, then you don't get part of that cash after the election.
We have also been excluded from Azimio lineups, campaign programs, and funding.
Azimio One Kenya wins by bad luck. Then Alfred Mutua was not guaranteed a position in that government. So, and he was not allowed to negotiate for those positions. So he did not want to hear all of that hula baloo. He wanted just to get out where he's secured. Najua ndapata hii. Another thing is that if kwa bahati nzuri Azimio One Kenya ishindwe, right? Then still there are positions in government that can negotiate for minority whip, nominated MPs, vitu kama hizo. So he was still not allowed to negotiate for that. So akaenda mahali anaona anaweza negotiate for those positions.
As a party, we've also not been able or shown or allowed to discuss what our role will be after the elections.
This one I've not, I don't have a video of Alfred Mutua saying it, but I do believe that it's one of the reasons why he decamped from Azimio One Kenya to Kenya Kwanza, because he had seen that Kenya Kwanza is ahead. Kenya Kwanza is better organized, and he knew from Azimio that it had cracks, serious cracks, and it would come crumbling down. Whereas Kenya Kwanza has a serious structure, and it has a serious organization, and it has serious focus. Wanasonga together as one. So it's likely that they might win the election. So it's better utoke saizi uende huko mapema before uanze kulia baadaye.